Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python tutorial. To the last video, we verified how we can use the slicing operations. I have a word, so I can getting some specific information or filtering some kind of specific data in from a particular string, and uh, and how do we use this the start and end. The syntax is you need to provide what is the variable name and what is the starting index and what is the end index and how it has to increment the step, whether it has to travel through one by one character or multiple character, that we got to specify as the third parameter. Okay, so here what we're gonna do, I'm going to try a simple example here. Okay, so let's clear out everything. Here we are going to perform an operation. Okay, I'm going to get the get user email ID. Okay, and second step, extract the name, extract name from email ID, and then extract the host, mail host, and print the output. Okay, so this is what we are going to do now. So the first thing, getting the input. Okay, so email is my variable name and I'm going to get the user input, which I'm going to use the input. So the literal which I'm going to provide, enter your email ID. Okay, so provide some kind of colon. Okay, done. So what is the next step? So I have a variable which holds the email, and then we need to extract the name from the email ID. For example, I have a email ID called uh, John Dennis at outlook.com. Okay, so username is just John Dennis. So for example, this is my user ID. I'm going to take out only this particular scenario. I mean the particular name. So how are we going to do that? So I'm going to fetch the name. So I'm going to use a slice. So the variable name is email. So how are we going to do that? Basically, we need to provide the index here. So since it is a user input, we don't know what is the data they are going to provide. So we need to use the index. Okay. So how we can identify which is the username? So if the data before that symbol, that is the username. Okay. So we need to find a way to get the index of the @ symbol. Okay. That is the starting position. Okay. That's not, sorry, that's not a starting position. That is the end position. So I don't want to provide any starting because it has start from 0. So I'll provide just a colon, and then the end is email dot index of @ symbol. Okay, and I don't want to provide anything in this step. Okay, we don't know. So what will happen? So let's print the data and see whether the thing which is working fine. Okay, let's run this, and it will ask your username. Right? Uh, just enter something here. John Dennis at outlook.com. See, we are doing really good. Okay, we got the name. Okay, so the first operation is done. So no issues over there. Then I need to take out the host name. Okay, so then host provider. So I am going to use the slicer again, but the way we are going to handling, because I'm not going to start from 0 here, because this the data which is starting from 0, that is a username. Okay, so let's see how we are going to do that. Starting is index from @ because after @ symbol it's considering as a host name. So just take the index of it. Okay, index of @ symbol and up to the before dot. I just want to take it only the Outlook. I don't want the .com. Okay, so Starting is this and end is up to dot. And I don't want to provide anything here. Just give it a small, give it a colon here. Again, before we run into other things, just try to print the host name to see the data is coming. Just run it and enter your email ID. John Dennis outlook.com. Okay, so what is happening? So substring is not found. Okay, what was that? Okay, what so what is happening? Okay, I don't want to put any step here, but let's keep as it is. Okay, and I'm going to run this, and I'm going to use John Dennis at outlook.com. Okay, see what is happening here? It's taking at symbol also. Okay, so I don't want the at symbol. I just need the Outlook. So what you can do is email that index. Which will take the data from here. So we should not take at symbol. So simple thing, just add one into it. So from at symbol, it will add one more index. Then it will print the data. Let's try it now. John Dennis at outlook.com. See, looks good. Okay, so we are good to go. So then what we're going to say, I'm going to see the final output. Okay, so I'm going to use the output here, output. That's a variable name and um, user name is. I'm going to use the formatter here and the host, the mail provider is the second one. Okay, so I'm going to print it now. So printf printf. So we know how to use the formatter. Okay, so output dot format, and you need to provide the variables. So name, comma, host. Let's run this. Okay, my mail ID is John Dennis at outlook.com. Okay, so see, the username is John Dennis and the mail provider is Outlook. Okay, so in case I wanted to change the order. Okay, so here I want to place the second and here I want to place the first variable name. So it's not a big deal. You can mention the number here, 2 and 1. Okay, so if you see the outcome, John Dennis dot outlook.com. Say what is happening. So email index of substring not found. Okay, what is wrong here? Okay, wrong. So we should not use it. It should start from 0 and 1, not from 1 and 2. So you have to provide 1 0 here and 1 here, because always index starts with 0. Okay, so let's run this. John Dennis at outlook.com. See, username is Outlook and mail provider is John Dennis. This is not a proper example for that, but I'm just trying to show you what will happen. Okay, so You can place the data based on the index also. So I'm going to put it. If you don't provide anything, it will keep it as a proper order. The way how it is passed here, it will take it from here. Okay. You can simply provide 0, 1 also. That is also fine. No issues with that. Okay. So let's try something else. Your email ID is philcarlson@gmail.com. See, username is philcarlson and the mail provider is Gmail. Okay. Just give it a try and try some different combination, different kind of examples. Okay, and let me know if you guys need some more information or any clarifications, and do let me know. And we'll see the next video, and the next video which we are going to cover is the logical stuff. Okay, so far we covered how to install and the ID variable and the math operations and string. We almost completed string. So next thing is we are going to discuss about the logical. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you.